Greetings, everyone. This is Anthony. Tax season is now done, hopefully for you. Now it's time to pull out those old life insurance policies that you have stuck in the drawer or under the cabinet somewhere or in a box. Pull them out. I'm going to give you a couple things to check for just to make sure those life insurance policies are good for you and your family as of today. Great? Okay, go get them. Return right back to this video. Okay, great. Welcome back. So the first thing you want to do is check your policies and make sure that each one at least is $5,000 or more in death benefit value. Are they? Yes or no? No, they're not. In this case, you need to give us a call. If yes, great. Okay, welcome back. So the second part of this you want to check is whether the policy is a AD&D, which is a accidental death and dismemberment type of policy. The second thing is to check if it's a whole life policy. And the third thing to check is whether it's a term policy. Okay, let's continue with the next step. Okay, so first, what I like to do is take a pause and congratulate you for having a life insurance policy. It is very important to have a life insurance policy to protect your family against financial pitfalls that may come up. So, a hands applause, hands up, a fist bump. Congratulations to you for having a life insurance policy. That's the first step. Now, if you're at this part of the video and you don't have a life insurance policy, why are you watching this? Now, if you're considering getting one, give me a call now. Don't delay because life insurance will not be cheaper as it is today than it will be tomorrow. Okay, let's continue. So, with the life insurance policies, most of the time you may have to call the company just to make sure that your life insurance policies are still in force unless you got a letter from the company. Now, with that in mind, getting a letter from the company may lead to a condition where you need to verify, oh, wait a minute, I moved. Did I even call the life insurance company, let them know that I moved to a new address? That's the reason why you do an annual check on your life insurance policies to make sure the information is up to date, such as your address, your phone number. Is there any marital changes? And what I have noticed in a lot of insurance policies is that sometimes the policy owner, don't have a contingent policy owner. A contingent policy owner is somebody that you trust that can help you just in case you're not able to call the insurance company, just in case you're not able to handle the situation with the life insurance policy as in changes and stuff. That's what the contingent policy owner is for. So if you do not have that, you might want to consider adding somebody to be your contingent policy owner. Okay, so we're still in the second part of check your life insurance policy status, right? Okay, so the next thing you want to check for is, do you have a whole life insurance policy? If you have a whole life insurance policy, does it have a cash value behind it that you can use while you're alive? If it doesn't, you need to call us and let's check and see if we can convert it or see if we can find something better, such as an index universal life type of policy that you can grow cash value in there and it's protected. And that's more information when you call us that we can give you. You don't want to sit up here and say, oh, years later, after you put all this money and time into this life insurance policy, this whole life, you find out, oh, I got to surrender because I'm older now, I can't work and I got to pay mortgage or I got to pay rent. You don't want to surrender this policy. That's ridiculous. But if you convert or find a better type of policy, an index universal life, and you can grow cash value in there, you can borrow some of that benefit money to pay that rent or mortgage later on in life, just in case you retire too soon or you do retire and you don't have enough cash, you can at least use that as emergency funds instead of calling the bank or family members, which in some cases could be the bad thing to do. Okay, so you looked at your policies and you find out you have a term policy. So you need to find out, is it an old term or is it a new term that has a living benefit? That's the difference. The old term pays out only a death benefit upon your death, but the term with a LB component to it, a living benefit component, you can use the money while you're alive. Okay, so now you need to check and see if that term you have is a 5, a 10, a 15, or 20-year term, or it could also be a 25 or 30-year term. Okay, so if it's about to or has already expired, give us a call. We could provide a free rate comparison to replace that term policy you lost or about to expire. We can find a better term LB, living benefit policy, that may be able to fit better financially for you and your family. Okay, now that you have found out you have an old or new term policy, the next thing you want to do is call and make sure, if you haven't already, and check and make sure that is still in force with the life insurance company. All right, when you call to find out, yes or no. If no, then you need to hang up the phone and give me and my team a call. We'll make sure we get you a new term policy that has living benefits added to it. These living benefits could benefit you while you're still alive. All right, back to the policies. Now, what you want to do is check the policy read carefully section. You know, they put that in bold letters saying read carefully. That means read it carefully, slowly as possible, because you have to understand some of those older type of policies or those other branded type of life insurance policies, they have a lot of stipulations on how they pay out to the benefit or to the beneficiary. Okay? So you need to make sure that that policy fits what you need to have done just in case something happens to you and how much they will pay out to the family. Read the small print. Great. I'm glad you stuck around. It's now time to get those policies out if you haven't already. Now, if you get stuck, turn on the bat signal and I'll try to look for it. I have to wear my glasses at night, but I'll look for your bat signal in the sky. And me and my team will reach out and talk to you. If you give us your number and name and number, okay? You got to get that too. And we'll call you to find out what type of policy you have and just offer some changes or some ideas. That's all we're going to do mostly. And then we'll give you some new numbers if that's the case may be. We're not going to change anything you have if it's any good already. But if it's bad type of policies, it's our responsibility as fiduciary agents and a community of agents to make sure that you and your family is protected with well-structured policies. Okay? The policy companies will not let us go out there and just give you anything either. So that's a second level of protection just for you. Okay? We work closely with these insurance companies to give what you need. Nothing more, and of course, nothing less. All right? So give me a call. Let us see if we can help you out. Thank you.